Hi, it's me, Jordan Long here, and today I'm gonna talk about why it takes so long for me to get some of my films made. Well, we got all these lockers in this room. You can't see any of them, but there are a lot of them. And let's just say that we have all kinds of dolls piled up all on each other in these lockers, and it takes a lot of digging to seek someone you want. And sometimes we don't know who we want until we get to make the film. So that's why a film you think would have already been filmed by now does not. And then keep in mind that we make these films in 1080p, which this is what Jelly Combo and the Microsoft One can actually film things in. So it takes longer to get up there once we do make the film. Now, someone might say, well, you should put some goaling out. You should go and seek who you want beforehand. Well, that's the thing. I don't know who I want beforehand. If you ever watch any of the TWF films, you'll know we don't know who we want until we pull them out. So, yeah. Anyway, it is what it is. Now, a lot of folks always ask me, why do I always make my films around about 7 or so? I guess it goes back to when we used to go to McKeesportstead, and I had to throw my film in because somebody else had to use a reckoner at that time. So I had to think a way of getting my films in and say I got them all in, and then be done. And then also keep in mind when we had to be in that other room from August of 2015 YL up to November of 2015 YL. We couldn't do we had to do it another time. But that's not even it. So anyway, now I gotta get into the film that I was gonna make. Alright, so we all know by now that I offshoot everything from Community Channel or followership oversight for Natalie Tang, if I'm even saying that right. Probably not saying it right. If it's a borrowed word, most likely I'm gonna say it badly. I'm not gonna say it right. So it's best not to even, it's good not even to say it. Then. Unless you want someone going on you. You know, breaking it down. But that's a whole nother ground to this film. So anyway, I got Dennis Rodman with me, who I don't know what he wanted to do in my film. I never really know what I'm doing in my films until I do them. Yeah, the haters will bitch about that one. They can say you don't know what you're doing. You never have a goal. Yeah, I do got a goal. Alright. So, Dennis Rodman, why do you still have that? Why do you... Oh, yeah. And speaking of that, now I get into the film myself. Keep looking down. Why? Anyway, now I talk about someone who has no hang who. Now we talk about someone who has no runner lead over the bind their hang up or bind they're in. Not that it's a hang up or bind, but you have Dennis Rodman who's had in the NWO shirt, and we all know the NWO has been truly dead since 2002 YL, of course. As far as WCW goes, it died in 2000 YL, and as far as WWE went, it died in 2002 YL, of course. It comes back every once in a while. But it is what it is. So, why do you have that NWO shirt on? Because one day Because one day, Jordan, the NWO is going to come back. It is. I know my hair is always a mess. I have to comb that. Yeah, you think that'll work? Yeah. So, you think For Life is going to come back one day? Yeah. I truly believe that one day For Life is going to come back. That the NWO is going to come back. Yeah, and that's a whole nother thing. NWO followers, well, it was started by Hulk Hogan, who always kept saying For Life, but no one was in that team for life. That team kept the lineup, or what you want to call it, the followership shifted over time. It started out with maybe only 3 followers, and before it was done, it had many followers and many offshoots, and many folks either leaving or coming back or leaving, you know. So as far as the For Life thing was, I guess it was just one of those cool things that they had to come up with some saying for the NWO, so they had to come up with something. And I guess For Life was what they came up with. Even though, to be honest with you, the NWO was not for life. Because no one in the NWO was in it for life. A lot of them may have been in it from 1996 YL until 2000 YL. And hey, let's talk about in 2002 YL, of course. I'm not talking about all the I'm not talking about NJ, we're not talking about IW's the band, which was the NWO, but they couldn't call themselves the NWO. I don't count. I'm not looking at that one. But I'm looking at the WCW, WWF, WE, and no one in that was ever For Life. But at the end of the day, hold on. But at the end of the day, look, Jordan, I have no run or lead over what shirts they put on me. You know, so it is what it is. I have no say over that. And everyone keeps talking about, you know, everyone keeps talking about how, oh, well, you need to shift your shirt. Don't you know the NWO's been dead? Yeah, I know it died in 2002 YL. But this is a shirt that I was put in, and there's nothing I can do about it. Go look at Buff Bagwell or Scott Hall or Kevin Nash. They got NWO on them, and there's nothing they can do about it. Yeah. I guess you're right about that. No, I guess you are right about that. So, anyway, I know you're going to be in a Gal in the Box fight. You going to win the TWF heavyweight winnings again? Well, I sure hope so. Before we go, Jordan, will everybody know if they could see me on the back? When did I come out? I can't read it, but I'm guessing, I can't really read it, but I'm guessing it's saying 1998, made in China, Toy Biz. Yeah, that's probably true. So, that is my talk, or my film on For Life. Well, actually it's supposed to be about Dennis Rodman, who has no say or run over a shirt that he has been probably wearing since 1998 YL, of course. Doll-wise, yes. And we all know the NWO died, truly died again in 2002 YL, but it comes back every once in a while. It is what it is. I'm Jordan Long, and I'll see you later.